Ah, I was wondering if you'd follow me. I've heard of you. Heard of me? From who? I've heard about you in the lodges. Some of the old lighthouse keepers are still about, you know. And although we have no major lighthouses in this region, there are still some small ones. What have you heard? That a woman from the north, in fact from the very place that I came from, has been wandering about, learning about our faith, and carries a very excellent copy of the prophecies of Ishmael. Yes, that's me. I'm Grace. Then you carry the vision. I do carry a vision. Is it the vision of the coming empire? It is. And do you believe that you are to be its emperor? No, I am not. It's not for me. It's for the future. Good. Because if you had said that you were going to be the emperor yourself, I would have known your vision was false. Hello and welcome, friends. We're here once again in After the End with Grace of the Fathomless. Now we need to make an army. That's kind of our goal. In order to do that, we got to start doing work. We need to get a better we need to get a better camp. We need to get money. We need to see if this place will give us some troops. So we'll start there. Thought to be interesting. Think of something else. Town. Oh, it's not a town. It's tribal. Also tribal? Yeah. Any place around here not tribal? Not really. All right. Then we're going to have to do it the other way, which is we're going to have to spend some of our provisions to do it. We're going to take this job here. This is a fight corruption. I'll deal with them myself. We don't want to travel. We don't need mercenary guards, I don't think, but we can take something for the mountainous terrain. Then maybe we customize our route a little bit. Seems pretty safe. Let's go. Should be fine. All right. We have arrived. Nope. Silence your... Wait, are we... Yeah, we're outside of our territory. So we might support the people on our own territory. Corruption. Let's make haste to the next location. Oh boy, there's some serious warfare going on over there. Something that we'll probably help out with. Travels to come. So this is a wise man. He is a Quebecois. He's Ursuline. We don't really care about that. I'm not actually interested in visions brought by other faiths because I think most inlander faiths are corrupt. Of course. Contract fight corruption, silence your people or die. That does stress us a bit. We don't really like that because we're just. The thing is, this is justice, right? We live in a world where this is what justice looks like. So we have, by the looks of things, finished our work and returned home. Let's take home away from home. And I think we're going to go on a hike, a long hike. My daughter has a dog now. That's fine. We'll plan a hike. We'll just head up here. We need that. Long hike. Go. We bring no traveling companion with us. We're just going on our own. What a view. So we've reached Poland and now we are taking a look around. Storyteller perk. Gained 75 fame. That's nice. After a long day of walking through the hills of Poland, I suddenly find a quiet pond in the middle of the wilderness beside some quiet birds. Drinking by the water, there's not a single man or beast to be seen. I sit down by the waters, rest my feet, and take a deep breath. A moment to rest. Yes. Rest is nice. Ooh, our glory is now known far and wide. We are illustrious. That's good. As I wander through the slope, I come across an elderly man perched on a weathered rock at the path's edge. Moments pass in silence as the man appears deeply absorbed in thought before he finally acknowledges my presence. Giving me a small nod, he slowly rises, each movement followed by the sound of creaking bones, and sets forth to the unknown. What was he thinking coming into the wild out here? Ooh, that's rare. He is a wise and moofy fathomless. And what was he thinking about here in the wild? Yeah, we're going to contemplate his wisdom. Or we could actually try to have a conversation with him, which I think is what we're going to do. I have a fruitful conversation with Finn. There we go. We got some learning. We've got some learning lifestyle experience. That's nice. So we exchanged our wise thoughts. Breathtaking view. We continue up the slope slowly, one step at a time. It has been a long day, and I can feel my thighs burning. Am I only trying to focus on putting one step in front of the other at this point? When one of my guards helps me the last couple of steps, suddenly we find ourselves on a ledge, and I can see the valley stretching below us, a tapestry of green and brown. I had completely missed how far up we'd come due to exhaustion and the strain of the journey, but now it is all worth it. What a sight for sore eyes and legs. It's nice. Okay, I think walking in the lands of our faith are really getting us back in contact with our vision, you know? We're having a moment to contemplate whether or not this really is our truth, and we're certain, I think, that it is. Despite my many expectations, the day has unfolded in an overwhelmingly quaint and quiet manner. Yes, we got to talk to that guy. I think that's the most important thing. An actual man of the fathomless faith of our own culture out here. We're not the first person to be sent from the Northern Islands to try to find the truth of the fathomless depths, and I don't think we'll be the last. Well, unless we succeed, of course. But I think most likely our daughter will follow us here, because I don't think we're going to get that far on our own. I hear the carrion birds in the distance. Before long, I see with my own eyes a small battlefield filled with dead bodies, clearly left to rot for some time now. The birds, beaks bloody, occasionally look up from their meals as I pass by. I should offer a small prayer for the dead. I will. You don't know about these things. That may not be a war between people. That could have been something that came from the deep to end those men's life. Were they defenders against the horrors of the deep, or were they just soldiers of the normal sight? I don't think we'll ever know. I don't think we'll ever know. Alas, such is the way of life. It is now time for us to return home, finish our hike, think about our next move. There are no immediately good jobs for us here, and we want to stay on the coast. Most likely we go south, because we need to get troops. But before we leave here, we should, looking at our troops, we have everything we can have right now, yeah. So we should ask all of our contacts in the area to give us money, because we may be moving on. We shall see. It all depends on whether or not we can generate some more useful missions in this tribal town in Portland. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we should do the provisions first, I think. We'll put out some snares. Nice. That should nearly cap us. And now we can check. This ought to be interesting. Let's go to the town crier. Lucrative. That's criminal. Collaborator. Intrigue. I don't think we're really good at any of these. So I think that's just a sign that we need to move on down the coast. I'm done here. Back to the camp it is. I think we're going to move our camp down deep into New Haven, I think, is where we're going to go. This is not further than we've ever been. Of course, we found our faith here. Where is it? Oh, we can't check that from here. In Suffolk. Ins and outs. So this is staying at an inn. We don't need to stay at an inn. We're travelers. We're used to not being given much hospitality, to be fair. Once we stop here, we will try to find more jobs again, and if we find nothing, we'll head on south, further down the coast. Okay. Well, we might be able to... We probably can do this. Fight corruption. So that I think we're going to do. I'll deal with them myself. Again, if we're not in territory held by our own people, which is we're not because we're out of Maine now, we don't really care that much about these peasants. They need to obey whatever the law is where they come from. Band of two. Passing through a back alley in New London, I see a lovely child and her dog sitting in a corner behind a small wall. Here you go, Valor. Okay. Here, have some food, child. Yeah. We don't leave a child to starve. That's not really who we are. So yeah, we have 3 young children. We have Grace, named after Gracie, named kind of after ourselves. Dexter, of course, and Xanadu. Dexter is our heir because we are in a male-preferring culture right now. It seems our time in New Haven has proven beneficial for my daughter Gracie. Something about the local culture simply fascinates her so much. She's learning Yankee. Smart girl. It's good to know as many languages as you can. Because once the conquests are done, it's time for conversion, right? And conversion requires having some idea, at least, of who the local people are. What happened? Did I accidentally travel to accept contract? I do not know what happened there. That was weird. I guess I finished the job? I guess it was only 1. That's pretty good for a double star. Bettering the speaker's name. It's no secret the speaker Thomas's reputation isn't all that it could be. Unhappy vassals, worrisome mutterings about tyrannical behavior, a dearth of intangible prestige, all signs that point towards a shaky grip on power than most lords would like. All right, we're here to earn. Let's see who we can put in place. So our husband, the witch, would be a good diplomat. Letta, the other witch, is also a good diplomat. Our scribe can be Rosa. She's one of our faithful. Our musician can be Job. Job has been a warrior with us since the very beginning. And our gabbler can be Donna Fixmacaw. She's relatively recent, also one of our faithful. The travails of a cook. We can probably find something. Let's see if we can find a bit more provisions. So the cooks will stop complaining because, you know, well, that's really what we should be worrying about. The exact number of provisions we have. And this is going to take a bit of time. It looks like we'll eventually hit 100%, and it's happening about every 30 days. Torn apart. So my husband is upset about the mission. No, he needs to do his job. Oh, listen. This work is necessary for us to build the army of faith. Growing strong. All right, so she's no longer sickly. That's nice. I really have a lot of hope towards my children. I think they're going to get a lot done in their time. I want to go to the camp. So now we have our divine chapel. So we should be probably... we need something that gives us more men-at-arms regiments. Proving grounds, then. It isn't fair. So our daughter Gracie is upset about camp life. I know, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll try to use our wisdom and knowledge to convince her. We could probably do some learning jobs, to be fair, when they show up. We have gotten pretty learned about our faith, and we have our trusty book at our side. Dominic comes of age. He is sick. He's back home. He did okay. Really, we are not in the lives of our northern children, so that's a thing. Another phase is going to take a long time. We'll just let it run then, a little faster. State of New York. Nurture. They say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves in. It's fortunate for my daughter Gracie that she finds herself in the company of the most hardy scholars, vicious sellswords, and dogged soldiers I've been able to gather. She'll be a warrior someday. Let's do it. Became gregarious. That's interesting. Like, super interesting. Of those traits, I think that's the least warrior-like trait of all of them. We've gained another wandering trait. So we got gain fame every time we move our camp. All right, well, it makes sense because we're going to be moving a lot. Once we are done this mission, I don't see anything else around us that's worthwhile. What is this one? This is stand with us. So this would be joining a war. Our military is still kind of really small for that. Hopefully we can build our camp up to improve that situation. What is this job that just popped up? This is a passage of arms. We will do the passage of arms for sure. We probably could do this great work of learning as well. Maybe we should get some more work done while we're still here. Maybe that would be a good idea. Our proving grounds is now complete. I suppose we have to raise our pavilion level before we can do any of the rest of this. So let's look at the proving grounds. What building can we add here? So right now, our troops are armored footmen, light horsemen, right? I think we're going to do the horse run for light cavalry. Oh, we can't. We don't have 180 gold. Means we got to finish this job first. Learning from the best. Two of my agents, Master Cecil and Donna, have impressed by her compatriots' skills with the letters, speechcraft, and general rhetoric required to improve ruler reputation. Donna has taken to studying what Cecil does differently to herself in hopes of improving her own skills. Excellent. We are ready. We are done. We can execute our scheme. Execute with confidence. Nice. Now we head back, and I think we try to do this this work of learning, and then maybe we do this passage of arms build there. All right, work of learning. Let's see if we can pull this off. The contract. Go in here and build the horse run. Manuscripts. What's in a work? All right. Better keep it simple. Yeah, we're not overly confident in our ability to do this. We could tell traveling stories, so we could use our learning. We'll use our learning. Touch more wit wouldn't hurt. Learning. Okay, and a touch more wit wouldn't hurt. Learning, so we have succeeded. Very good. Let me look now. You can designate a guardian for your son, Dexter. Okay. He wants to be learned. I would prefer him to be learned, so let's educate him. Do we have someone better? Letta the Witch could do it. I mean, none of them's better than me, so I'll just do it myself. To be fair, none of them are better than me, so let me see. I'm going to increase my light horsemen with that money, and we will fill everybody up with provisions. Hire as mercenaries. Where are you? Because depending on where you are is going to decide whether or not I help. That's not actually insanely far away. Sure, I'll do it. Let's go. Let's raise our entire army and head this way. We are fighting a force that could personally wipe us out. Hopefully we can make it through the dangerous area without getting smashed. We probably should have went south of the river, but we didn't think about it. And now we're here and there's not a lot we can do. So there's just that. You know, you don't always get what you want. Sometimes you do though. And it looks like we're actually going to make it through. So let's go. and meet up. A faithful visitor, all right. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. She moves with a vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. Those standing guard are already intercepting, but I wave them away. Do you have a place for a man of God? Stay the night and tell us your stories. Yes, we'll listen to your stories. That's fine. I do like to learn the nature of the decadence of our enemies. It's, or at least, it's not that there are enemies, to be fair. It's more like that they're just like the reason why all the problems we have to solve exist, right? I cannot actually succeed at this siege, so we'll head up here. See if they want to try to attack us. Should we link up? Should we trust them to make good decisions? I think we'll link up. I think that makes a lot of sense. We are not strong enough to do this on our own, which means we need help and support from the bigger army. Okay, so we're helping with the siege here. That's fine. No idea why you would do that. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a random sword from family you don't even know? I don't... Okay. It seems... I'd call it petty, but like petty is like giving it too much credit. You just decided at random that some woman you've never met's sword is yours? That's some questionable behavior, sir. I don't know about that one. Ooh, a rambling ruin. Well, let's see what's in the ruin. Nothing. Well, you know, another wandering lifestyle perk. Let's see, local hero. This unlocks mellow journey travel option and unlocks appeasement travel option. Okay. And gives us 1 point of diplomacy per level of fame. Nice. We're starting to get known out there. Grace the Wanderer, the Seafarer, the Mercenary Captain. This is not the life we imagined for ourselves when we were small, that's true, but you know, you have to follow the visions of the divine when they come to you. And they told us that we would find our destiny out in the world, building a great army to protect everybody from the beasts of the sea, and that is what we will do. In order to build a great army, you need veterancy. In order to get veterancy, you need to fight wars, take risks. And I'm happy to act as mercenaries for these armies. Makes aches and pains, yes. Don't have enough money, again, and no way to make any, so we're just gonna have to stop it in. Too bad. This enemy alliance seems to have grown in power. Not to the strength that we represent together, though. We will win this war, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get it done soon, though. The truth is that doesn't really matter. War is an important part of our work. Another siege. A follower's heart. You want to marry this guy? No, I don't think so. I've helped everyone else, but you're not my faith. Will you convert? He didn't want to run away with you. But you did convert. That was a misclick. I'm willing to acknowledge that was just a misclick. I don't know why we backed off that battle. We could have helped them. If we'd have joined that battle, he would have won. The fact is, I suppose I could have gotten off myself. Let's see if we can't assure this That's not our fight. Oh, it's not our what? Oh, we were in the wrong spot. We didn't go far enough up. They're not going to support us. They're not going to support us. Because they didn't support the other guy either. How foolish is that? Ah! Unwilling to support us. How awful. Use a bunch of our provisions. They really don't want to win this war. Letting all those battles get lost that you could have participated in is not the way to win a war, people. It is, in fact, well known to be the way to lose a war. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a mercenary. Unfamiliar rations. The culture in... Okay, so we're going to mix our own food with it so that we can eat the local culture. Expand our understanding of the region. You're literally just not going to fight anybody, are you? You're just going to let them win. Why did you ask me to join again? If your plan is to just sit here and lose. I literally don't know what this guy's got in his mind. Gonna unsiege everything? You just let them win? That's your new plan now? Let's follow him, her, whomever. We just don't want to get caught out. That won't be good for anyone. Are they gonna have a go? Or am I gonna get stuck? Because they don't really even seem like they're gonna have a go. Corridors of Power. The food at Mayor Benoit Saint-Simon's residence in Saint-Simon is excellent. Of course, a far cry from the usual rough and ready fare I'm used to. I'm very glad. Okay, dude. I mean, they seldomly pull any of these hooks on us anyway. It doesn't really. It's gonna get me killed. They're gonna try to attack me as I pass. Oh, they didn't. It's fine. Getting some pretty fighty kids. You can potentially negotiate an alliance with our son-in-law. Yeah, we're not doing it. But Zandu definitely needs a... She needs a guardian. Alone in the kitchen. Greetings, my lady. Olympia, one of the cooks, says, I have your son Dexter with me. All right. So that would make him lazy. You should have eaten all the sweets as you're right. I'm going to make him compassionate. Definitely treat her better. You want to be a diplomat or learned? mean, I think I'd be good at educating you. Then I can also educate you alongside your sister, which kind of makes sense, right? Right? Yes. Good. I can teach you all about the things to fear in the deep. Make a request? Yes. Make a request? Yes. Make a request? Yes. We definitely need all this gold. Provisions are fine. Provisions are fine. Excellent. We seem to have provisioned ourselves based on all the things that we have historically done for people. And this war, this battle still goes on. That's fine. I feel like I'm going to just get left behind again. I'm legitimately unsure what they intend to do here. They're not doing anything that's affecting the war score, so that's fine. Again, we need the military experience, right? Especially we need our children to be used to seeing people do work, assisting them with their needs, and, you know, practicing with knights who have some veterancy in them. I think all of this will eventually lead to a strong war camp. Just finish the Wanderer lifestyle, at which point I think we're going to come back over here to Valor and finish up Strategist. Feels sometimes like we're just involved in these ever wars, you know? I mean, that's not true. This is like the first war we've ever done. But it is true that this is not, it's not going well. We had a pretty big loss, you know, mostly because we were forced to fight on our own by a boss that that left us stranded. All right, looks like they decided to finally make this happen. Well, let's get in there. Oh, that is a closer battle than I would like. Way closer than I would like. But it does seem like, oh, okay, so they won a battle, but it meant nothing. These people have no way to manage this battle. We can spend the money we have, maybe. I don't think we can, because well, that's not true. We could always build the new military unit that we want. We got the Proving Grounds, which increases size, right? So we want to increase guys to 4 and start building up the heavy infantry, ransom the prisoners we have. Okay. Again, let's try to fill up our provisions and our money as much as we can. Good. I feel like this war is going to never end. Yeah, I mean, citizens must be pretty mad that this war is taking forever. I would be. But I suppose, in a way, it's not surprising. The inlanders are definitely decadent in their wars, too. They don't care about all the regular people dying. If they did, they would be protecting the sea. Sort of a simple truth that their unwillingness to protect the sea relates directly to their unwillingness to protect their people. In my opinion, all inlander resources should be pushed towards the sea, and they should be at peace with themselves, so we can defeat the things in the deep. But I know that that kind of situation will require an iron will, which means a great emperor. I don't know who that great emperor is. I don't know when we'll meet them, but I know they're coming. And I know that for the most part, that is what my call relates to. The coming of the great emperor. A person who can unify enough of the coastal lands in a great undefeatable army that it can create a circumstance of peace, allowing true defense of the sea to take place. War comes first. Peace comes second. You guys, you're just gonna circle back and forth here, aren't you? Because you like literally, you just never want to stop. You know, to be fair, I feel like maybe I should just disband and forget about this. I do need to get paid. But nobody said it was going to be decades. You guys won't even unsiege. Come on, guys. You got this. Let's speed this up. We're getting old. Our children are sick and growing up. Undoing these sieges is not getting you war score. Just wow, the stolen keg. So another stolen keg. That's very diligent. Okay, so she can be diligent. One more hill. Well, it is a strange place to end the episode, but I think we're going to end here. We're going to just try to get out of this. Next episode, we're going to try to get out of this war, and we're going to realize that if we really want to do mercenary contracts, we need to have armies big enough that we can make moves on our own, because we're just sort of being abandoned here. I think we'll just actually abandon the war and continue to do other work while they figure it out, because I think we've been here long enough. With that, we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join us in the next time when we realize that inlander wars are completely a waste of time and they'll only just result in our destruction. Goodbye for now.